So my dad came by last week and he helped me put together a fire pit. I've been slacking off on it. It's been laying in the house for like a month now. Told me about couldn't have the bark underneath it and stuff, so I still got to move that away. Make sure it doesn't catch on fire. I got my firewood piled, but over the winter time it fell over. And I got some furniture coming for the deck. My deck has never had furniture. This will be nice. It's starting to get warm outside. I can sit out on the deck and put that old torn down fence in the fire pit there. Should make for some nice relaxing night. And then we put up this shelf together. Which holds a lot of stuff. All this stuff, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 cans of antifreeze, 6 bottles of antifreeze. And when you set that stuff on the floor, you don't know how much you got. I mean, I used to carry a lot of those in the Jeep because the Jeep would always overheat and lose that stuff. But I got a couple jerry cans up here and a water can and some more because I'm gonna do it again. And then just some spray paint and some window washer fluid. And this is just old wood off the big screen TV I used to have a long time ago that doesn't work anymore, so I just tore it apart and saved all the parts. But this worked out so well that I'm gonna put the other side of that TV up on the other side of this garage here. I'm gonna scour my roof. I'm gonna learn how to talk and scour my roof for some more wood that I can turn into shelves. Because before I did that, this whole spot used to be covered in this. If you want to see how bad that stuff can get, if you go to this side, there it is. It is amazing how much a shelf can get rid of this mess I got piled up on the floor. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. Just have to get my dad to come back and start building shelves with me again. I think I'm gonna call, see what he says. Alright, we did another thing together, which is this key ring. He drew some circles in there for me and I cut them out. He actually drew up the key. Unfortunately, I cut those out too. Then I hit this thing with the router. I don't know what happened there, but you can see this line here and then dip down and go back up and dip down. Up here it dips up. This keychain just started being custom. There's some other things like these right here are copies of my mom's wedding ring that he pulled out to draw those in there. On the side here, don't know if you can see it too good, but one of the routers I picked carved this straight line in there. Wasn't supposed to do that. I thought it was putting an edge on the outside. Every time I did something to this key ring, it got more custom and more custom. But my dad helped me with it, and I like it a lot. What it's got up here is my collection of cars that somehow, I don't know this happened, but I just started collecting them. But these I really like. Because these guys have these. So my house keys are hanging out there, and if I want to drive the Ford today, this would be that Ranchero with the gas leak. I can just clip it on there and I'm off. And it's as easy as that to take care of them. This one here has all the keys on it, except for my house keys. I should put a set of house keys on there. That is, you know, you need one car to jump another car. You gotta run to the parts store and you don't wanna go back in, get a set of keys. You can just grab a set off of this guy. You got every key there. Gonna need those house keys. But we got the Ranchero We got the Firebird. We got Mom's Porsche. We got the Ford F-150. And we got the Jeep. Got an empty spot just in case somebody comes over, you know, guest key. I really like the keychain. Even with all those little dips and stuff on the edges, that's okay with me. I kind of like that. I mean, in the world of custom, you can't beat that. As long as you tell them it's custom, they won't know what's going on. They'll think, yeah, it was made to look that way. I just had a few problems carving that thing up. But that's alright, I like it. So my dad and I, we spent the week together. You know, it took a couple days to do this because we had to stain it and had to cut it and get some parts and go to the store. And that fire put out there, he put up together in like less than an hour or something. He just grabbed the directions, told me what to do, and the thing was done. And that shelf was a little tougher because we had to match brains on that, and he kept coming up with ideas and I had ideas, and his idea was to get some stronger shelves for it. Not the shelf part, but the angle brackets. And while it was a great idea, my plan was I want to be able to walk underneath this without hitting my head. You know, if it's going to be a little bit not as strong, I'll put up more brackets so that way it can be stronger, but I don't want an angle frame coming down just to make it stronger. I want to make sure I don't hit my head. So we finally figured out that, and if you look at that thing closely, you'll see I put one of those angle brackets on upside down. Dad pointed that out to me after I got done, but hey, it still works too. It was a great time spending the week with my dad. He was here because his floors were getting resanded and refinished, and they told him the smell would be terrible, and they were right. He had to stay gone for a long time where they did all that work, kicked up a lot of dust and put down a lot of stain and varnish and clear. But now his floors look great. He moved back home. I got a keychain, shelves, and a fire pit. I made out on this one.